Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of all of the different achievements and accomplishments on the Superman Returns costume that have come together lately, and everything is kind of all in one place, so it's really easy to do. First, let's start with the bodysuit. This is some fabric I had printed at Spoonflower, and I sewed the bodysuit together myself, and it's looking really good. This is a pattern also that I developed myself. It also has the racing stripes on it. You can see the silver Sharpie here is where I was repositioning them. So this is actually version 1 of the bodysuit, and I think it turned out really good. The background blue needs to be a little darker, but I'm definitely on the right track with that. This chest emblem has gone through quite the evolution lately. The big breakthrough I had recently was discovering this pigment that I used for the yellow. This is a BJB product, yellow oxide. And the emblem itself, the red part, is a combination of BJB's violet and their red. And even though my phone isn't properly capturing the color of this right now, sometimes when I put my hand in front of the lens, it kind of changes it a little. But to the naked eye, these colors look really, really good. I'm very happy with that, and I consider this done. I'm also using Armor Bond Flex adhesive, not only to join the back plate to the front plate, but also to secure the entire emblem to the fabric. And if you're curious about how I did that, the technique I used to get these ridiculously clean edges along the emblem, you should check out my Instagram at the Project Workbench. I'll put a link in the description, of course. Okay, so that's chest emblem. Let's move down to the belt. Again, I'm using the BJB yellow oxide for the belt, which I think is an excellent match for the belt. And in fact, I forgot to mention, there's a tiny little bit of BJB's white in this. I noticed from a photo recently, or I was reminded, I should say, that the yellow on the chest emblem backplate is slightly more pale than the yellow in the belt. So that's the belt, and best of all, if you look inside the belt, I finally figured out how to get this briefs fabric silk screened properly. The effect I've gotten here is just about perfect. It's slightly different than the screen used stuff, which I happen to have a sample of from when I had one of these screen used belts to examine many, many years ago. But visually, it is as close as it needs to be. Like, to my eye, that reads as accurate. That red fabric on the background with the micro diamonds printed on them. And when you sort of look at the whole thing together, man, it really just reads really, really well. Still some work to do on the colors of the blue fabric, but I'm not really worried about it. The purpose of this sew up was to perfect the pattern and to get those racing stripes right, which I believe I did in the 3rd version. Was it the 2nd? I don't know. Anyway, that is what is going on with the Superman Returns suit. Lots of progress just in the past month, and 2025 in general has been a great year for Superman Returns. Just tons and tons of forward movement on this project, which I am completely excited about. Anyway, if you stuck around this long, you absolutely have to subscribe to my channel. As of this filming, I am just a few viewers away from 6,000 subscribers, which is crazy because I've been frozen at 5,000 for like 10 years. So I guess it turns out when you post content regularly, you tend to gain subscribers. Who knew? Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching and following along on this really fun and interesting project, which is coming up on the 20-year mark. I think I started this project just a couple years after Superman Returns was released, which was 2006. But I mean, the idea was there in 2006. So coming up real fast on 20 years that this project's been on the bench, and the goal is to get it knocked out in 2025. So stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, we will see you for the next one.